Welcome back to Hood Fishing. In this video, I plan on catching different kinds of fish to use as catfish bait. Let me show you where we're going to do this at. Whoa, almost got hit by a bike. The things that happen when you're vlogging. This is where we're at. We're going to fish the drain today. So in this video, we're going to fish with red wigglers. That's right, it's a drop shot video. We're going to use a size 6 Aberdeen and about 1/16 ounce of weight on the bottom. We're going to keep our hook about 6 inches above the lead. And I'm doing all my talkie talks right now because it's loud here, it's loud there. This is a loud spot. What we hope to do today is get some cichlids out of this drain and some other types of panfish. And then in the next video, or soon, very soon, we'll go to the river and use that bait for catfish. Got a friend coming, so hopefully he'll show up soon. All right, let's do it. Here's my red wiggler. I think my friend James just came out from under the bridge. We're gonna see how much of this we can get on, but we definitely don't want all of it on there. So we're threading it up the hook. There we go. We're just gonna pinch it off like that. There we go, that's all we need. Hey, James. All right. This is basically a weir that drains this park, but it drains to the street. You might be able to see what I can see, but I'm not sure if you can or not. You see the bottom right here? This is not real deep right now. There's only water coming into the weir over there, not on the wall I'm standing on. Sometimes there's a lot more than this. It did rain yesterday, but not enough. So this is only about 12 inches right here, and then there's a little more depth right over here, but not much more. But if you look right here, let's back up a little bit so you can see where that rod tip is pointing. There is a deeper bit right there. It's kind of like a trench. It's a rectangle shape, and that's where we want to put the bait. But first, let's throw this bait back up off into the drain. There's a little bit of current, so I'm not gonna really try to cast this too far in here. I'm gonna let the current take it as far as it will. That's good right there. I'm just kind of dance that around a little bit to get some attention. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil. First fish out of the drain is a cichlid. That's what we came here for. Here's a, oh, come on, you slippery little bugger. Here's a better look at this fish for you. Now, I do eat these. They're not necessarily my favorite. I find the meat to be dry if you overcook it. You want to cook it on a lower heat and cook them with something that's going to give them a little moisture. This fish is going to taste a lot like tilapia, but of course this one is a little small to eat. I don't like to eat the skin of these fish, but it's not super bad. One of the things I like about this spot is I can sit down on my butt and fish. I get kind of bored after doing that for a while. I got to stand up and move around. I'm just that kind of person. Can't just sit down all the time. I'm already getting bored. I got to get on my feet. There's a bite. There's a fish. What do we got this time? Oh ho ho! Is this a catfish video now? Dang it, we're gonna have to get out the old pliers. Looks like we're deep in there. All right, I got my hemostats out, and I'm gonna look down in here. If you can see, you'll see that the worm is kind of in the way of seeing what's up with this hook. So what you want to do is you want to take the hemostats and pull the worm up the line, get it out of there, so you can see how that hook is orientated down in his gullet. Well, you know, down in his throat. Gullet is on a bird. And there we go. Nice and clean. All right, we're gonna let this bullhead go. Whoa! Some people like to use bullhead like this, about this size, to catch flathead catfish. That's not what we're gonna do this time. We're gonna set them free. Woo! All right, this time I'm gonna put my bait in that trough I was talking about, that rectangle shaped trench. That's probably about 1 foot to 2 feet deep, I'm guessing. And it's right where this overflow is coming in. So it's right along that wall. Okay, we're in there. I've caught some nice sized cichlids out of that hole right there. But the current is pushing my line towards me, so I kind of have to move the rod a bit to keep a tight line to fill the bait. And it takes a lot of replacing the bait to get this right. Just got to keep doing it over and over again. I'm keeping like about 7 feet to 8 feet off the tip of the rod and just keep working that bait in there. Might not be anything in there today. If you're curious about where this is draining to, I did say earlier on to the street, but in reality, at the end of the day, this water is draining back into the lake. It's draining into Lake Pontchartrain. Here we go. Oh. Man, this is turning into a catfish video. Whoa! Almost got me. Whoa! It's not a bullhead. It's a green trout. Little tiny largemouth bass. Whoa, this one's got some shoulders. Shoulders. Oh, yes. Now we got 2 cichlids to play with. What do you know? Wow, he's bigger than the first one, and that's an easy, that's going to be easy to unhook. I've been having bad luck with fish swallowing hooks today. He's maybe just a tad bigger than that first one. Definitely a good bait size fish. We can get 2 to 3 pieces of bait off there. I was thinking big baits for these guys. Big baits at least for the next catfish session anyway. I'm giving too much away. Whoa. Shoulders. Whoa. Shoulders. That is a fat bullhead right there, man. Wow. I wonder if they're gonna get any bigger than this today. That was a nice catch right there. We're gonna let this one plop right back into the lagoon. Woo, slimy hands. The bite here has significantly slowed down to just to a big nothing burger, and it's my favorite time of the day. It's noon, so we're in the middle of solar noon. It's time to wrap it up here, go do something else, start another video. But before we do go, I want to give a big shout out to Lieutenant Allison. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you've been with me this whole time. I was a big fan. I hope you have a nice and safe day, and keep us nice and safe too, Lieutenant Allison. All right, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. I will.